Hey everyone, I'm Heather. Welcome to Heather's Creative Corner. It is May 1st, so we will be doing April's wrap-up. So I'm going to go ahead and show you everything that I made in April, and then we're going to go over our plans for May, and I'm going to pick from my whip jar, which is right here. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the things that aren't crochet projects. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this little coloring page I did from Daisy Cottage Designs, it looks like. It says crochet all day, and I was thinking of decorating right here. I do sit on the floor because my work desk don't have enough space for me to lay all my stuff out, and it wouldn't be a great view looking at the rest of my room. So I was thinking of doing some little things and putting some projects like behind me. So let me know what you think I should put behind me. I'm not going to hang any shelves or anything because I don't want any more holes in my wall. So it'd be something I'd have to hang with a command strip or something like that. But I thought this would be cute. Or I'll just put it like as a binder cover or something. The next thing that's not a crochet project, but it is crochet, is I made this sweatshirt. It says, I crochet past my bedtime. There's that, and I did find this design, I believe, on Cricut Design Space. It was either that or I bought an SVG file pack that's like crochet related. So it's one of those two, I'm not sure. But, so there's that. It is starting to get warm here, but it's still kind of chilly in the basement and stuff. And even, you know, when it gets cooler again in the fall, I can wear this out. And because I couldn't choose which design to do, I also did a t-shirt. And the t-shirt says, I crochet so don't unravel, which is true because crochet is definitely like therapeutic for me. So there's the t-shirt. I should have worn it, but you can't really see it when I'm sitting on the floor. But so there's that one. Next thing that's not necessarily a crochet project is I did a punch needle kit. This is from Michaels. This is my very first punch needle kit that I ever have done. So it didn't turn out great, but you can still tell it's a little cactus. I need to finish it off, like glue it down and whatnot. I could hang it here, maybe too, behind us. I don't know. What are you guys thinking I should put here? The next thing that I did a little diamond painting. It's a little cactus. I did a lot of cactus things this month. I'm not really sure why, but that's just what I was feeling. So there's that. And okay, let's start getting into the crochet projects then. So I did the little stitch sampler from the Twinkie Chan class that I've been taking with creativebug. It was supposed to be one a day, but I did a bunch in a row and then I kind of got burnt out on it. So now I'm doing like one a month. And then eventually I'll finish the wall hanging. But this is the spike stitch. It's kind of hard to see because I did a variegated yarn. But that's a sampler I did for April. I also finished a blanket. I made my sister a baby blanket for her baby shower and I liked it a lot. So I did one for my office as like a lap blanket. I don't remember the name of this color. I think it's Purple Haze, I want to say, possibly. But I got it at Walmart. It's Bernat blanket yarn. And this pattern is from Yarn Inspirations, I believe. Just like a simple baby blanket, I think is what it's called. So exact same pattern and everything as the one I did for my sister. It's just different purple for down here. And I love it. I've been using it. It's the perfect lap blanket size. And I'm really short. I'm not even 5 foot. So it's like, it's really good. Like I can cover my whole body with this. Very comfy. Okay. The next thing, I made this tea bag buddy from the Spoonie Stitcher. And I will link that tutorial below. So cute. And it's a little appropriate because it sits in my candy dish on my desk right here. And it's also a teacup, so it's very appropriate. It's I got from Mother's Day last year. It says best mom ever. But he sits in there with the candy and just looks cute. There you go. It sits on my desk. Another thing that I did was Harry Potter from the Harry Potter crochet kit. I don't have the box right here, but it's one of those, you know, the ones that come with the yarn and all that you can get on Amazon. I'll link the kit below, but This is Harry Potter, and I am going to be reviewing the kit. I've decided I'm going to try and do one kit a month-ish. If it gets to be too much, like I was really not having a good time with this project. The pattern wasn't bad or anything. It wasn't something I really wanted to do, so I just wasn't feeling it. So I may do one a month, may not, but that is my goal, is to do one a month so I can get into my kits, because I've got right here 3, 6, 9 that I've never touched. So I want to get through them, at least do one pattern from them. Just kind of like the whole thing with the whip jar, where I don't know what projects to do. So for my books, I've got tons of books that I don't want to just buy to look at. So projects in there. Sorry, that was a little rambly. Anyways, there's a kit review coming for him, and possibly more kits, if you didn't understand what I was saying. Sorry. So there's Harry Potter. I also made this cactus and a little baby cactus. This one I will have to look up on my iPad maybe. I believe this cactus part came from the Kawaii Crochet Garden. I will double check that in a second. And then this bottom soil base came from the Crochet Cactuses book by, I think her name's Sarah Abondio for that book. Let me look it up though to make sure I'm not telling you the wrong thing. Yeah, Kawaii Crochet Garden is where the barrel cactus part came from. And then they have you crochet a pot, kind of like this one. But I didn't want to. I wanted it to go in this because I feel like it sits better in these pots, like for on your desk and whatnot. So I used Red Heart Super Saver and then Michael's Impeccable Yarn for the soil. And this pot is from Walmart. It came in a 3-pack for like $2. And then this baby one, I was thinking maybe for Mother's Day. I don't know though, because I like them, so maybe I won't give them to my mom, but maybe I'll make her another one. This is from Fat Lady Crochet, and this is a free pattern on Ravelry, and I will link all the patterns below. A lot of them are free. I think all of them might be free for the most part. And then I used the flower for this pattern from this pattern to put on the top, because you make 3, I think, for this one, then sew them together, and then I just used 1 for this one. And then there's no base on this, you just hot glue it to the little baby cup. And I did put a weight in here to keep it standing up. The next thing is this one. This is from, oh, I cannot remember her name. It's on the Furls website though. It was like a blog post. What is her name? Amidorable Crochet. So this one you did crochet the pot. I did want to crochet the pot for one of them. This one's not my favorite. I don't know what about it I don't like. I think it's these. They didn't say how many of these to make. They just gave you the pattern for the long and the short. So I was kind of experimenting with it. I made 3 long and 2 short. So I feel like it needs maybe another one here or something. I don't know. But I did put some cardboard in the bottom to make it stand up. Or this honestly fits in I think this is a 3-inch pot, because I think this one's a 2-inch and it's a teensy bit bigger. But it fits right in there. So if I change my mind about liking the pink pot, I can use this pot. The next thing, I did finish my shovel from my whip jar project for April, which is from the 1 Hour Amigurumi book. I did not put a face on it or anything. I don't like my things that aren't supposed to have faces to have faces. Like this, I think was supposed to have a face also. But you do you. If you want to put a face on it, you put a face on it. But finish that. I think it turned out really cute. And we've got a very planty, gardeny theme for April, so it kind of worked. The next thing is, this is from Nova Gnome Creations. It's a hanging lily of the valley. I'm going to put this, I think, on my rear view mirror. That's why I kind of made it really long. And then I figured if it's too long, I can always like tie it. So it doesn't really matter if it's too long. But I didn't want it too short because I made a hanging one for Valentine's Day. It was a heart, obviously, and it's too short. It like barely fit on there. So I was thinking I could always just tie it up like this if I need to. But very excited for that. And I thought maybe I could also make another one and maybe hang it behind us. I don't know. Let me know what I should put behind here. But this might be an option. I could do purple or blue or white or whatever. And hang it on little command hooks. That would be cute. Or other things too, like hearts or whatever. The next thing is from Cable and Canvas. It is the Pops, the mini Pops. So this is the ice cream one. I did not put the cherry on top. This is a free Instagram pattern. I did purchase the patterns, not this one. This one's not actually available for purchase, but they are for free also. So this is the mushroom pop, and there is a video tutorial on YouTube for this one. I use the Dollar Tree yarn. I don't think it pops as nice as the, I think she used Premier Parfait for hers. I don't have that. I just use the Premier Just Chenille. I don't think it pops as good, but it still works, and my kids really like it. So I did the ice cream and the mushroom, and these are both available for free. So that's kind of why I did those, since you guys can see them for free. But they do also have seasonal ones, and I'll link the whole Etsy shop below, but there's like a bundle that's like garden, so there's like a flower, a gnome. There is a Christmas one. It's not a bundle, but there's a Christmas tree, which I think is also a YouTube video, so if you want that. There's a Christmas tree, Santa, elf, a reindeer. There's a Frankenstein. That's a YouTube tutorial. There is, on Instagram, I think there's a dog and a cat, maybe. And then for Halloween, there is a ghost, like little pumpkin ghost, I think, something like that. For teacher appreciation, there is an apple. Also, I think it's just for harvest. So yeah, so if you're into the seasonal ones, I bought all of them. Not all of them, but I bought a bunch of them because I really love the seasonal things, or they're for free on YouTube also, so that's cool. And I will link the tutorials, and I will also link the Etsy shop. These turned out really cute. I was intimidated because they do the yarn under and then yarn over for the single crochet, and that made me, I don't know, it just made me nervous, but it really wasn't even that bad. I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. Look how cute. My kids love them, and my kids are 5 and 3. Okay, so there's that. And then the last thing, I believe, is we made these little aquariums. I saw on Instagram somebody made them. I cannot remember who it was, but for like their markets, they had like, they weren't this big, they were like little jars that they had put some pebbles in and then had them pick the plants and little animal, and they had done them in plush yarn, but I don't really enjoy plush yarn's okay, but I think it's just the yarn that I have, the Just Chenille. I don't love working with it. I like the look of the worsted better. But I made my own version for me and my kids for decoration. My son had a fish that's no longer with us and has been asking for a new pet, and I'm not ready for something alive yet. So we made these as a compromise. So this is the one my older son picked. So he picked this little yarn. He picked the blue octopus with the little plant with the little flower, and then he picked the blue rocks. And the bowl is from Dollar Tree. The plants I got on Amazon, but you can get them at Walmart, Petco, whatever. And then this is an octopus pattern, baby octopus pattern from All From Jade. And it is a free Ravelry pattern, I believe. So I will link that. This was the easiest one to do out of all of them. So there's this one. And let me double check that that's All From Jade, because I don't want to tell you the wrong one and sound silly. Yes, All From Jade. And they also have a mommy octopus that goes along with them. And then my littler son got a crab. There's a little crab. And then he picked a blue plant, and he picked the same rocks as his brother. I did give them a choice. Not a whole bunch of choices, because I made the animals. I didn't tell them I was making them ahead of time. I've been wanting to do this project, but it did take me a while because I wasn't sure what pattern I was going to use for the animal, you know, how big it needed to be, things like that. So it was just kind of mentally blocking me, but it's something I really wanted to do. And honestly, this is my favorite project of the month, I think. I don't know. I just love how it turned out. But honestly, it's in the top 3 for sure. So once I got it planned out, I made myself sit down one day and plan it out, plan what color yarns I needed, and pull all the yarn out and pick the patterns and everything like that. And then once I did that, then the next day they were all done. It went so quickly. So I was just mentally blocking myself. And this is mine. He's going to sit on my desk or up on my windowsill. But I did a little baby turtle. This is how he turned out. It's so cute. I did not give my kids a choice of the turtle. I picked the turtle because I made it, so I picked it. And then I said, you know, I asked my older son, do you want the crab or the octopus? So then he picked, and then little brother, when he got home from school, he got the crab, but he still likes it. I went in his room and he had actually set it up on his little dresser, so he really loves it. So here's the little turtle. And then I did white rocks and a purple and pink bluish plant. There's that. Let me show you all of them together. And this is also from Jade. I ended up doing all her patterns for the little baby animals because they're the perfect size. So there's those. They turned out so cute. All right, let me put these back. See turtle. Okay, so full disclaimer, I did already record this video and then I was almost at the end and my phone ran out of memory. So I did already pick from the whip jar, but I will pick again because this is a simple pattern. So I had picked the baby sprout from the 100 Days of Mini Amigurumi Volume 3 ebook from Menagerie Stitches or Lauren SB. So since I already picked it out, I already showed the picture, so I have that pulled up already. So this is the baby sprout, which is funny because it's another plant. I just did a bunch of plants, but I'm still feeling planty, so we're going to go ahead and do this one. I will draw another one. Maybe I'll get to it, maybe I won't. We'll see. Here's more of the ebook if you want to see. Look at all these little plants. She has an ebook with the larger version of a lot of these plants. I am going to compare and see if they're actually different. They should be, because I think they're mini, so I think these are smaller than those, but this ebook's great. If you catch them when they're on sale, it's even better. But you get 100 patterns, and I think the ebook is around $20. But I caught it when it was on. She had a birthday sale. Everything was, I believe, 40% off. I think the e-patterns were 40% off. I think her actual physical books were like 20% off. So I did get all 3 during that sale because it was such a good price. I mean, why not? But I think it's a great value even if it's not on sale, and I have bought other bundles not on sale because it's a great value, and Lauren SB is amazing. She's one of my favorite pattern designers. So just a little sneak peek at, this is volume 3, I believe. Yeah, volume 3, but there's 3 total for that. I am going to pick a second one out of here, and we'll see if we get to it. But just for the authenticity of watching me pick from the whip jar. And I also have decided that if I don't like the project I pick, I can pick a second time. But this is actually one I picked the first time, so that's funny. Alright, so let's pick again. So we'll do the baby sprout for sure, and then we'll maybe do this one. So let's see what we got. Okay, so this one is actually from her too. The piping bag from 100 Days of Mini Amigurumi Volume 2. I'm dropping stuff. So let me pull that up real quick so you can see what that is. Okay, I actually already have the ebooks pulled up. So Volume 2. Piping bag. There's got to be a better way to find this. So sorry. I do want to show you guys, since I don't know ahead of time, I can't show you. Piping bag, here it is. Page 115, piping bag. Maybe I'll make that for my mom for Mother's Day. So there's the piping bag, which you would know, but my mom works in a bakery. So maybe for Mother's Day or her birthday, I'll give this to her. I think we will make that too. That's really cute. There's no way that that's going to take long. Let me see how many rounds. It's only 18 rounds. This will take me like maybe an hour. So we're definitely going to try and do both of these this month. So you got to see me pick one authentically. That's funny that I picked both of those. They're from different ebooks because this one is volume 2. So I got one from volume 2 and volume 3. But I love her pattern, so I know it's going to be quick and easy. And so there's that one, and then we're going to do the mini sprout. So my other plans now for May, I do want to learn to knit. I actually bought a knitting kit, which you will see a video about. But let me go ahead and show you. I picked up this kit. It's actually for children. So I figured if it'll teach a child, it can teach a 30-something-year-old. So I got this Learn to Knit pocket scarf kit. It says ages 9 and up, and I'm not 9, so should be good. I just want to try it to see if I like it. I don't think that I'll continue to knit, but I thought it'd be fun to make a scarf, and I've never even crocheted a scarf either. I've done a doll scarf, so it'd be interesting to make a scarf because I've never made one. So we'll see how that goes. I did already film part 1, which is me doing the unboxing, and then I'm going to do part 2 with the follow-up, like how it turned out, what I thought of the kit, things like that. It should be pretty good. It does actually use Lion Brand yarn, so that's a good sign for me at least, and it comes with a video tutorial. So that is my plan for May, and I want to do a cross stitch or a punch needle and or a diamond painting once a month also, just to give me some variety so I'm not only crocheting and getting burnt out. Also, I want to work on a crochet kit, which is why I did the Harry Potter. So I'm going to do a crochet kit a month, possibly. I also bought some little kits, like Dollar Tree crochet kits, and I got one at Hobby Lobby. So maybe I'll do one of those and not one of like the big whole book daunting ones, maybe? I don't know. I also want to do some more coloring for Mother's Day. I kind of hinted to my husband by coloring that coloring page that I want a new coloring book. I want to get back into coloring a little bit to relax, like while I'm reading, things like that. So no real plans for May other than learn to knit and do these 2 projects. And crochet or cross stitch and maybe do something. But no real big projects I want to do. It's not Christmas yet, no big holidays, anything like that. It's Mother's Day, so I may do something for my mom. I don't know. Well, we shall see. And then going forward in the rest of the year, I do want to do another kit. I've also went to review other kits, like a cross stitch kit, things like that. My mom's birthday's coming up. My sister is gonna have her baby soon, so maybe we'll see things like that. In June, me and my husband are taking a long weekend. We're doing a little staycation. We're getting a hotel, and we're just gonna hang out by ourselves with no kids for a weekend. So I'm gonna do a video. I'm very excited of what I make and bring there. Maybe I'll make a video there at the hotel. I do want to go live soon. Me and Shannon, the Spoonie Stitcher, had talked about going live together, maybe sometime during June. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I do not want to go live by myself at all. So we had talked about going live together. May or may not happen. We'll see. But that's kind of in the works. That's kind of the plans I've got so far. Oh my goodness. I have started working on trying to be more conscious about filling out my planner and, you know, planning out my goals for each month and whatnot. So I'm going to work on that for the next upcoming months, what I want to focus on. It's been very, very therapeutic, that and like just note-taking, things like that. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of a long wrap-up. I'm sorry. I did make a lot this month, which is really good, and I don't feel like I was overwhelmed at all. The only time I felt overwhelmed was when I was making Harry Potter. But that was not because the pattern was bad. That was just because I wasn't feeling in a Harry Potter mood. So, that is everything. Happy May. Hope you guys have a great month and hope your April was great. Bye. See you guys in the next one.